It's hard to imagine that in our modern world, there are still places on Earth that haven't been explored. But out of all the mysterious places that we have yet to discover, there's perhaps none more fascinating than the deep sea. Most of the ocean remains uncharted territory. Even today, we know more about the surface of Mars than we do about our own oceans. It seems that the deeper we go into the sea, the more likely we are to find evidence of life, whether that be animals or even intelligent civilizations. With so much of the ocean left to explore, there's bound to be many surprises in store for us, and one discovery made by divers will change our history forever. The year was 2011, when a group of divers decided to explore the Baltic Sea. At first, everything seemed normal. They were just a bunch of friends having fun and checking out some wrecks. But then they noticed something unusual sitting at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. What they had found would become known as the Baltic Sea Anomaly. At first glance, the object looked like a giant disk floating in the dark depths of the ocean. As they approached the object, they realized just how massive it was. It was over 60 meters wide, with strange lines and right angles, which was unlike anything that could have been formed naturally. At this point, the divers had no idea what the object was, but they knew they had stumbled upon something incredible. As they continued to explore the object, they realized that it rose up from the seabed like a crashed ship or a forgotten structure. They tried to get closer, but their equipment started failing them. Electronic signals were being jammed. Cameras were going dead. It was almost as if the object didn't want to be disturbed, and yet somehow the divers were able to capture images of this mysterious object, revealing its size and shape to the rest of the world. The news of the discovery quickly spread around the globe. People were stunned by the images and desperate for answers, but unfortunately, no one had any idea what it was. Some people believed that the object was a crashed spaceship. After all, it looked like nothing that could have been created naturally. Surely it must have come from another world. Others argued that the object was a man-made structure. Perhaps it was a forgotten piece of military hardware or a sunken ship, but there was no record of either. One theory suggested that the Baltic Sea Anomaly was a secret Soviet weapon. During the Cold War, the Soviets were known to develop some truly bizarre weapons. Perhaps one of them was a top-secret project that was designed to destroy entire ships with a single blast. But if it was a weapon, why was it sitting at the bottom of the ocean? And who put it there? Another popular theory is that the Baltic Sea Anomaly is actually an alien spaceship. Proponents of this theory argue that the object's strange shape and size is evidence of extraterrestrial origins. There are even some who believe that the Baltic Sea Anomaly is still inhabited by aliens, despite being at the bottom of the ocean. They claim that the object's ability to interfere with electronics suggests that it is still active. That raises the question, what are they waiting for? Are the aliens hibernating until their ship is repaired? Or are they simply biding their time until they can make contact with the humans? But the most intriguing aspect of this theory is the fact that it's never been disproven. While scientists have offered various explanations for the Baltic Sea Anomaly, none of them have been confirmed, and that means that there's still a chance that it could be an alien spaceship. If the Baltic Sea Anomaly is a spaceship, then it begs the question, what is it doing at the bottom of the Baltic Sea? Was it damaged and forced to land there, or did it intentionally crash into the ocean? If it was damaged, then why hasn't it been repaired? And if it was intentional, then why? These questions may never be answered, but they're worth asking nonetheless. And while we may never know the true origins of the Baltic Sea Anomaly, we can appreciate its beauty and mystery. It's a reminder that there's still so much we don't know about our world, and that there are still amazing discoveries waiting to be made. Some claim that the Baltic Sea Anomaly is not only real, but still occupied by aliens. This may sound far-fetched, but there are several pieces of evidence that seem to support this theory. First and foremost is the object's unusual appearance. It looks like a huge disk and is over 60 meters wide. This is far too large to be a natural formation and suggests that it was deliberately constructed. Additionally, the object has strange lines and right angles, which indicate that it was made by intelligent beings. The second piece of evidence is the object's location. It was found in the Baltic Sea, which is one of the most remote bodies of water in the world. This suggests that whatever made the object wanted to hide it from prying eyes. Why would they choose such a remote location unless they were trying to hide something? The third piece of evidence is the fact that the Baltic Sea Anomaly appears to be moving. Despite its massive size, the object has been seen moving at different times by different witnesses. This suggests that it is not a stationary object like a rock or a sunken ship. Instead, it seems to be alive and capable of moving on its own. Perhaps the most compelling piece of evidence is the fact that the Baltic Sea Anomaly is emitting strange energy signals. These signals have been detected by scientists using various methods, and they don't seem to be coming from any natural source. This suggests that the object is powered by some kind of advanced technology. So, what does all this evidence tell us? It suggests that the Baltic Sea Anomaly is not just a random object at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. Instead, it's a crashed alien spaceship that's still occupied by aliens. Of course, this is just a theory, but given the strange and mysterious nature of the Baltic Sea Anomaly, it's certainly possible that there's more to it than meets the eye. To this day, no one knows exactly what the Baltic Sea Anomaly is. There are many theories, but no one knows for sure. Some believe it's a UFO that crashed into the Baltic Sea, while others believe it's a secret military weapon. Whatever the truth may be, the Baltic Sea Anomaly remains one of the most mysterious objects ever discovered. When you look at the Baltic Sea Anomaly, it's hard not to be amazed by its sheer size and mysterious nature. It's a reminder that there's still so much we don't know about our world, and that there are still amazing discoveries waiting to be made. Who knows what other secrets the Baltic Sea is hiding? Maybe someday soon we'll find out. So what do you think lies beneath the Baltic Sea? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.